buying medicine for a millionaire disguised as a beggar, and the next day, fortune knocks on a little girl's door. The sky that morning held more than just clouds. It carried a weight, an unspoken sense that something was about to shift. The streets of the town, still damp from the rain the night before, mirrored the hesitant glow of a sun struggling to break through a blanket of gray. People walked briskly, trapped in routine. But among them moved a small figure who stood out in the midst of all that haste, Mariana. She was only 7 years old, and despite the cold air brushing against her face, she moved with light, almost dancing steps. In her hands, she carried a paper bag with 2 freshly baked rolls. A simple errand from her mother before heading to work. "Go fetch the bread, love." Mariana went. And that simple walk to the bakery would end up changing everything. As usual, she passed by the old iron gate of the factory where her mother, Dona Anna, spent her days sewing non-stop. The gate stood slightly open, just like always, and workers were already hurrying in for another shift. Mariana was just about to continue her way when something unusual caught her eye. A corner of the factory that was normally ignored seemed strangely still. Silent, cold, and there, almost like a shadow, she saw him. He sat hunched against the wall, trying to disappear. His clothes were torn, his skin pale, and the brim of an old hat shadowed his face. He was trembling, from cold, from hunger, maybe both. Most people would have walked on, and many did, including a factory worker whom Mariana tried to alert. "Miss, that man over there. Is he all right?" The woman didn't even stop. She waved it off and muttered, "Just a beggar, little girl. Don't worry about him." But Mariana couldn't just walk away. Something inside her, something no school ever teaches, wouldn't let her. She walked closer, slowly, like approaching a wounded bird. "Mister, are you all right?" He took his time to raise his head. And when he did, his tired, sunken eyes met hers. Innocent eyes. Pure. Without judgment. He spoke with effort. "Just hungry. That's all. Just so very tired." Without hesitation, Mariana opened her little bag and offered him one of the warm rolls. "It's still warm. You can have it." He took it with trembling hands, like it was something sacred. He began eating slowly at first, but hunger soon overcame any shame. When he finished, he looked at her with eyes brimming with emotion. "Thank you. You're too kind. God bless you. Wait here," Mariana exclaimed. "I'll bring you some medicine. My mum has some at home." She ran. Minutes later, she returned with a small bottle of cough syrup and a flask of water. She gave them to him with a shy smile. The man accepted them, visibly moved, and as he swallowed the medicine, he gently placed his hand on her head. "You have a heart of gold. I'll never forget this." The next morning, he was there again. And so was she, this time with another roll tucked into her school bag. She sat beside him once more, asked if he was feeling better. He smiled with sincere gratitude in his eyes. But that peaceful moment didn't last. A sharp, impatient voice broke the silence. "You're still here?" Dona Isabel, the factory manager, stormed over like a storm cloud. Tall, commanding, perfectly dressed. Her face bore nothing but disdain. She approached the man like he was a stain on the pavement. "You're disgracing my factory. Leave at once." Mariana, instinctively, stood between them. "He's not done anything wrong. He's just tired and hungry." Isabel laughed, dry, cold. "One day, girl, you'll learn that the world isn't built on good intentions." The man, who had been silent, reached into his coat. He pulled out something small and shiny, a ring. It was simple, but with a small blue stone in the center. He looked at Mariana and handed it to her. "This brought me luck for many years. Now it's your turn." "I can't accept it," she said, surprised. "You must. It's my way of saying thank you." Mariana took the ring home and told her mother everything. Dona Ana listened quietly, then examined the ring. It didn't appear valuable, but there was something about it. Perhaps not the object itself, but the meaning it carried. "Keep it safe, daughter. But don't speak of this to anyone. Not everyone understands kindness." But by the next day, the whispers had already begun. Someone claimed a large sum of money had been sent to Dona Ana's home. No one knew where it came from, and that was enough. Rumors turned into suspicion. Mariana was mocked at school. Children pointed at her, whispered, accused. Worse, they said the beggar was involved. Dona Isabel seized the opportunity. She gathered the entire staff, called Dona Ana to the front and said in front of everyone, "You really expect me to believe this money just fell into your lap? That you don't know the man your daughter's been speaking with? I don't know anything about it. We didn't receive any money. We only helped a man in need." Anna cried, but no one was listening. That night, Mariana cried in her mother's arms. "I only wanted to help, Mum. I didn't know it would make everything worse." Dona Ana held her close, her own eyes brimming. "You did the right thing, love. But the world doesn't always see what's right." Then Lucia, Mariana's classmate, had an idea. If that man comes back, maybe he can explain everything. But the man had vanished. Until, one night, with the house cloaked in silence and the wind rattling the window panes, there was a knock at the door. Dona Ana opened it and stood frozen. There he was, but different. Well-groomed hair, impeccable clothes, a crisp suit, but his eyes, they were the same. "Good evening, Dona Ana. I've come to explain everything." "Mr. Ramiro?" she gasped. He nodded. "I'm not a beggar. I own the factory." She was stunned. "I disguised myself to see how people treat those with nothing. And your daughter was the only one who saw me, who treated me like a person. The money I sent was a gift of gratitude. I never imagined it would be used against you." The next morning, the factory workers gathered once more. Dona Isabel was ready to make an example of Dona Ana. "This employee is connected to suspicious money," she announced confidently. But she was interrupted. "Excuse me. I have something to say." It was him, Mr. Ramiro. Standing tall, voice clear. "The money was from me. Mariana helped me when I was in disguise. She showed me kindness when no one else would. And Dona Ana raised this child. They deserve respect, not accusation." He turned to Isabel. "You are dismissed." The room erupted in applause. Mariana hid behind her mother, tears in her eyes, but smiling at last. Then came the unexpected. Ramiro called Dona Ana into his office. There, he offered her a promotion, a better salary, easier work, and more. "I'll pay for Mariana's education. All of it, right through university, because she reminded me what truly matters, compassion." That night, over a simple soup in their tiny kitchen, Mariana whispered, "Mum, I didn't know a roll of bread could change someone's life." Dona Ana smiled. "When it's given with love, darling, it can change the whole world." And so, Mariana, at just 7 years old, discovered something most adults never do. That compassion, though free, is the most valuable gift anyone can give. And with one small act of kindness, she had transformed not only her future, but the hearts of everyone around her.